sorry. What?
Da da. Da 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 da.
What are you doing? What is this? We have no sharks in the vicinity. We're not in an area with water. What are you doing? Wait, what? What? Okay, I guess we're Star Wars now? What are you doing? What is this? What is going on?
Hold on. Give me a second. Let me figure out. Let me try to remember the theme. I always get this theme mixed up. Da 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 da.
Wait, what?
Da 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 da.
What is this? What is happening? What is?
Well, hey, I don't know the Indiana Jones theme.
Don't. That was the Indiana Jones theme. What?
For some reason, the Indiana Jones theme always skips over my head.
How? It's like one of the most recognizable tunes.
Okay. Alright, what's the Indiana Jones theme then?
I can't believe I'm doing this. Fucking hell, just to prove a point. Da 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 da. You know that? I'm not doing it anymore.
Yeah,
that's the Indiana Jones. I know the Indiana Jones theme. How do you not know it?
Here's the problem. I always get the Indiana Jones themes confused with another theme, alright?
Which is what?
I don't remember the other theme. What is it? There was a period last year where I couldn't remember the Indiana Jones theme, and I kept singing it with another theme. Oh, I remember what theme I always got the Indiana Jones theme confused with.
I can't wait to hear this.
Frosty the Snowman. No, I'm being serious. I unironically thought the Frosty the Snowman theme, right, was the Indiana Jones theme for a good 2 years.
How is this not a bit? This is a bit, right? You cannot, for the life of you, Austin.
No. Both themes are eerily similar if you just hum it out, alright?
Okay, hold on. Frosty the Snowman. This is no way similar.
Are you sure?
Yes.
It sounds pretty similar to me.
It does not sound similar.
Oh, here, you hum one theme, I'll hum the other theme, and then we'll compare and contrast, alright?
Okay, I'll do it.
Oh, hold on. Well, I think we have to do it at the same time in order for it to be effective, alright?
Okay, you do Indy. Okay, we need to know what we're doing first before then.
Alright.
You.
Alright, I'll do Frosty the Snowman.
Okay, cool. I'll do Indiana Jones, okay.
Alright.
Are you doing a countdown or what?
No, I'll wait for you.
Okay, we'll do a countdown. I'm ready if it's hard.
Alright, 3, 2, 1.
You are fucking done with this fucking bit. Do you not listen to Frosty the Snowman at all or something? I swear to God, you just ended up starting to mix in with what I was doing.
Look, I might have not listened to the Frosty the Snowman themes for so long, to the point where I somehow my brain crisscrossed and mixed both the Frosty the Snowman theme and the Indiana Jones theme together for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh my God. Okay.
Right, because it's been a while since I see both either media, alright? I unironically do not remember the last time I actively went out and watched Frosty the Snowman, alright? Right, that's like a thing you watch like once and then you're done. Right?
Uh-huh. Okay, Jesus. Not at all similar. I still refuse to believe any of your excuses.
It's really hard. Look, once the coronavirus is over, if we go out and play both themes to people will get them mixed up, alright?
Okay. Sure.
Right? People will confuse the themes, alright?
They won't. Ever.
I'm pretty sure they will.
All.
Just like how you would confuse a good man for a dangerous man.
You know, I'm surprised you got that to work out somehow. I will say. I'm also expecting it to be the exact same thing in the next one that we record. But
What? This is
anyway.
opening bit?
Yeah, God. I mean, if you want to go by the theme of, you don't know which theme is which, so then you don't know which film is which.
Hey, look, I have another theme that I confuse with another media. All right.
Oh my
I
God.
already have another one
God,
that I confuse.
You know what? We can say that for the next one.
Okay.
Anyway, fucking.
Hey, we're back. We're back once again.
Unfortunately.
To Steven Seagalgust.
I want to kill myself.
Steven, all Seagal, all August, the biggest Steven Seagal fans on earth.
We are not fans.
Behind
Who are you
the guy that
fans?
wrote the Steven Seagal book.
Oh my God.
Who wrote Seagology? Oh, by the way, only $16 on paperback right now on Amazon.
It's $60
for the updated and expanded 2012 edition. I'm waiting for that 2021 edition, alright, to come out.
I mean, if he makes more movies in 2020...
Someone actually bought one copy. Last time I was on this Amazon page, there were 5 in stock.
Oh, wait. Oh. So someone actually bought it last time you checked?
Someone... Within, I don't know what was the last time we did this shit, like a week or two or some shit.
Yeah, something like that.
Someone actively went out and bought a copy of Seagology, updated and expanded edition.
This is not okay. That's a waste of that person's money. I wish I could have stopped them. I really do.
Well, I don't know. Hey, I'm pretty sure that person will loved having that book on their film director's shelf, alright? Along with Francis Ford Coppola, Steven Spielberg.
No.
Who else? James Gunn, the Russo brother, right? He'll put them both sides them. The pedestal of filmmaking right there.
Oh my God. Ooh, excuse me.
That's a nice shelf you got there, William. What's this psychology book you got?
No, it's not gonna go there at all. You'll never see that book on my goddamn fucking shelves, okay?
Oh, that means you do have a shelf.
Yes, I do have shelves, okay, for the books that I have.
If you have a shelf, but is this could be Schrodinger Seagal, right?
Schrodinger Seagal? What? What's the Schrodinger-esque thing about this, though?
Do you have Seagology on your shelf or not?
No! You can clearly see!
I don't know.
Oh,
I think look, it could be there and not be there at the same time. That is the methodology of Steven Seagal. He could be in this movie, or he could not be in this movie, all at the same time.
I think it's pretty obvious when you kind of look and see his goddamn face on the cover of the fucking poster. Anyway.
I don't know. I don't know. As we described within Seagalgust, any new age Steven Seagal movie, he is barely in them, and he's only there for like the first half, and then he disappears in the middle of the movie just to come back during the last half.
You know what?
Which is pretty funny and hilarious when you think about it.
That did happen in one of the movies we saw, right? In the later.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot which one. It was a trick. It was like I think it was last year Steven Seagal.
Yeah, I mean we can figure that out later. I
don't want to figure it out. That seems like we have to go back and remember Steven Seagal media. Holy shit! I just realized this book is 512 pages long.
God, man.
Oh, a lot of.
That's new. Hold on.
What?
I know. I wanted to go back to Steven Seagal's Wikipedia page, right? And so I wanted to check on his filmography, and I'm scrolling down on his little thing. Under allegations and lawsuits, I see something like 2020 federal securities violation settlement, and then all this other stuff. What is going on? Hold on. Announced settled charges against Seagal for failing to disclose payments he received for preliminary investment in an initial coin offering conducted by Bitcoin to Chen. Seagal's process. Oh, he gets into a lot of shady shit.
Why would someone go to see if they can promote their Bitcoin? This is like the worst person to ask me to promote your cryptocurrency.
Because he's the one who'll take the cheapest amount of money in order to do whatever the fuck.
Oh my God, holy shit.
Oh God. Wait. Oh, wait, was he a victim? Of attempted extortion? Huh. Holy shit. Conflicts with stuntmen. 2018 allegations and investigation. Wow, I really haven't seen a lot of this. Sexually assaulted.
Oh, hold on.
Oh,
wait, hold on. Oh, here's some updated stuff. In 2021, Seagal gifted a katana sword to Venezuela's Nicolas
Maduro.
Wait, hold on. That name sounds familiar. Isn't that the guy that John Oliver's been shitting on?
Maybe? I don't know. Again, I haven't seen John Oliver in a bit. Or much. You would know about John Oliver better than I would at this point.
I would hold on. I know about John Dillerman. I don't know about John Oliver, no.
Fucking John Dillerman. Anyway, so wait, announced that Seagal had receipt. Oh, what?
Oh, it gets more wild. Steven Seagal is doing a lot in 2021 apparently behind the scenes. Yeah. And we're just not keeping up. We should keep
I'm gonna read this
We
out
should keep
loud.
up more with Steven Seagal. It's a good thing we have Seagalgust to do this.
Just give me a second to actually read this, because it says here on May 30th, 2021, the pro-Kremlin party, A Just Russia, Patriots for Truth, announced that Seagal had received an official membership card to the party.
Hold on. Have you went to Steven Seagal's website?
I haven't, no.
Quickly go to Steven Seagal's website and look at the top right corner.
What's his website?
StevenSeagal.com.
Oh, wow, that was okay. I expected more. I don't know why I did. StevenSeagal.com. This connection is not secure. Alright, what am I looking at here? Top right?
Look at the top right, yeah. Look at those icons.
Right, Facebook, Twitter.
No. Look at the actual icons.
I think
none of those are currently used. All those companies stopped using those.
Those are old as shit.
These are all. I don't think YouTube even used to put the word YouTube in. They don't even put the word YouTube in their logo anymore, right? It's just the play button now, right?
Yeah. It is. It really is.
Oh boy, this is how out of date his. Well, to be fair, his website hasn't been updated since 2009, since March 2019, apparently.
I just love that he still has a MySpace profile.
Oh shit! Hold up. Can I friend Steven Seagal on MySpace? Oh fuck! How do you friend someone on MySpace? Hold up. Fuck. Oh true. Let me listen to Steven Seagal's playlist on MySpace. Okay. Wow. Oh. Okay. Yep. Oh, videos. Oh, Steven Seagal does not have any connection.
That doesn't keep up with anything, dude. It's just all there.
Oh, his Twitter page hasn't been updated since 2019 either, apparently.
I'm checking his YouTube. S. Seagal Mojo Priest is apparently what the hell? Okay, so it says Steven Seagal here. His last video was 9 years ago. His last video was goddamn 9 years ago.
Okay.
As far as an advertisement. Oh my god.
Hey, we're gonna talk about this movie at some point, right?
Is this Steven Seagal Mountain Dew commercial?
No, is there?
I'm clicking on it right now. It's on his YouTube.
Hold on. I don't want to go to. I'm too lazy to go. Send me this link. Post the link in our group chat.
The link to his videos.
Yeah. The link to this Mountain Dew commercial. Let me see this. Oh, hold on. Here. You talk about that while you. Here, I'll watch the Steven Seagal Mountain Dew commercial while you read the Wikipedia description for the movie.
Okay, I guess you can go ahead and watch it. Alright, I guess as always, I'll read to you the plot synopsis that's provided to us by the Wikipedia article. So, here we go. Alexander is the leader of a covert operation on the Order of Dagestan. The primary target is Islamic terrorist Abu al-Waki, whereas the secondary target is Mr. Chen.
What the fuck is this commercial? He just assaulted people. All right, real quick. I'm not trying to get political about policing in America and all that shit, right? I'm not trying to make any kind of weird statement, make any stand. But as far as I'm aware of Steven Seagal, because I like to say that we're Steven Seagal fans, right? I know he is very pro-police, right? Like he is on a super pro Crow police and everything, right? This commercial is so jarring because it doesn't go with what he goes with him.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of weird, but it's
Ooh.
it's a commercial, and it's supposed to be showing how tough he is. Obviously.
Oh, that's right, Steven Seagal assaulting public workers, government police workers.
God.
The only guy. Oh, hey, Steven Seagal was on Jimmy Kimmel on December 10th, 2009.
Oh my
Is this just an archive of all of his fucking commercials?
Wait, what?
This is just an archive of all of his fucking commercials.
Let me check that real quick. Just to
Holy
be sure.
shit, I'm going through his
Oh
Wikipedia
yeah, they are
page.
all advertisements. Look at that.
Holy shit.
A Japanese energy drink. Hold on, I want to see this one.
Oh, I'm just gonna. Oh, wait, is this what is this?
Oh man.
Ooh, fuck, this commercial where he's advertising beer. Ooh, boy, this is ooh, boy. Anyway, so we always talk about cultural appropriation on this channel, right? We're such experts on it, right?
Sure.
Boy, this commercial with you is really bad. So he's in a field, right? He's wearing a traditional Asian dress, right? Right. On the left, he has what I can clearly tell is a Caucasian woman, right? Right? In a Chinese dress, okay? A Chinese outfit, right? Like Chun-Li from Street Fighter, right? Right? She's in the middle of a fucking sand garden. She's not standing on the side of this. She's actually in the sand garden.
Oh, well then, shit.
And she's raking it like it's like she's raking leaves.
Oh my god.
Wow, this commercial is really bad. Holy shit. Oh boy, this commercial is so fucking bad. Fuck. Alright, back to the movie now. Alright.
Yeah, anyway.
Okay, I hope me watching all this Steven Seagal is gonna fuck up my YouTube analytics.
Oh, it already has.
Yeah.
Mr. Chen is an Islamic fundamentalist arms dealer who is financing terrorism. The operation fails, resulting in the death of Alexander's entire team and Mr. Chen's escape. What? Did he have a team in the beginning?
Yeah. Remember, they don't know each other's name, right? Remember, like one of them was like AC/DC or some shit, right?
It was just the one guy, right?
Oh, look, that's his team, all right? That's the team, William.
It was the one guy, and he was alive.
That's the team. No, that's the team.
I'm sorry, what? No.
I don't. Apparently.
Anyway, long after the disastrous Operation Dagestan, Alexander has relocated to Eastern Europe. He starts to bond with his neighbor Lena and her younger sister Mia. Lena and Mia's older brother Sasha collects protection money for the mafia in order to pay off his father's debt and protect his younger sisters from any danger. So, Lena works in a club let me start over. Lena works in a club that happens to be owned by mafia boss Vladimir, and Alexander drops by to have a chat. Vladimir notices the two of them bonding and has his men to warn Alexander to stay away from Lena. Alexander refuses, and an ensuing fight results in the death of 3 of Vladimir's men. After killing Vladimir's men, Alexander takes a bag containing $300,000 from the club. The $300,000 belongs to arms dealer Mr. Chen. Mr. Chen was using Vladimir's club to launder money on behalf of one of his buyers. Mr. Chen gives Vlad 24 hours to retrieve the money. Otherwise, he will take Lena to compensate for the missing $300,000. Afterwards, Sasha is suspected of stealing Vladimir's money. Because of this, Vladimir sends a team of hitmen to kill Sasha. Assuming that Sasha is now dead, Vladimir goes to Lena's flat to prepare her for Mr. Chen. But after noticing Lena's considerably younger sister Mia, he decides to take her instead. Mr. Chen's buyer has a particular taste for young women, and according to Mr. Chen, the younger the better. Yeah. Sasha goes to Vladimir's club, and Vladimir is surprised that he is still alive. Although Vladimir tried to have him killed, Sasha asks for more time to get Vladimir his money back. After beating up Vladimir's men in a fist fight, Sasha is given more time to recover the money. Vladimir tells Sasha that as long as he gets his money back in 14 hours, he will give Mia back to him in one piece. To try to find out the location of Mia, Alexander kidnaps Vladimir. After being tortured, Vladimir discloses the location of where Mr. Chen is holding Mia. Alexander then attends a meeting with Mr. Chen and offers to give Mr. Chen his $300,000 in exchange for Mia's safe return. After initially accepting Alexander's offer, Mr. Chen soon double-crosses him on the deal. A bloody shootout then ensues, and after killing all of Mr. Chen's men, Alexander violently kills Mr. Chen in a sword fight. He then takes Mia safely home to her brother Sasha and sister Lena. So that's the end of the plot synopsis. It's not everything in it, but thank God it hasn't put everything in it. Because I swear...
Hey, this plot wasn't written by a true Steven Seagal fan from 10 years ago that they never bother updating, alright?
Oh my God. This movie... Okay. So, it's again... This film is kind of following the same trend a lot of his other films kind of have after...
Mm-hmm. Hey, this is part of a trilogy, William. I just want to put... This is part of a film series.
Yeah, I know. I noticed that after looking up at the Wikipedia page, and it says this is a prequel to Force of Execution. And apparently
And then it has a sequel, which, as far as I'm aware, we have not seen either of these movies, right?
Yeah, we have not seen either Force of Execution or Absolution.
Maybe stay tuned next year for next year's Steven Seagalgust.
I swear to God, if we do another Seagalgust thing, I'm gonna be fucking mad and just quit. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fucking quit, and we're never gonna do this anymore.
We're never gonna do Steven Seagalgust again.
Never again.
Look, we're 2 for 2. We're committed, all right.
Oh,
once you go 2 for 2, you have to go all the way from that point on. You can't go back from that point on, all right.
I mean, I'll certainly fucking try.
Look, consider this. Look. You invade the Capitol once, all right? That's fine. You invade the Capitol twice. You're committed for in the future, all right, to do it again.
Oh my God.
And you also buy a Lego set of the Capitol to use as you're planning on how to invade the Capitol instead of going online and downloading the Capitol's blueprint that are publicly available for any person to obtain. Those blueprints are publicly available for people to download,
Are they actually?
I'm pretty sure those like that are actually publicly available, right? Let's look. That's Capital Blue. I don't want... There's apparently a company called Capital Blueprint. So when I searched Capital Blueprint, it gets me confused with this fucking company.
Oh my
It's the
God.
funniest thing ever. Hold on, let me try adding the word building. Yep, those are publicly... I think the government actually posted them themselves. Because this is...
Well, I'm pretty sure there's no other secret stuff, but the general layout, I would think so.
Yeah. Hey. Where is the blueprint that leads to the alien room? Where is that? Where are you hiding, Nancy Pelosi? Where's the alien room?
Jesus.
In the Capitol. Because I assume that would be the most appropriate place to hide your secret government alien lab. In the Capitol. Right? I assume that's the only place to hide it.
Oh my God. Anyway, but fucking,
hey,
I mean...
What are we talking about again?
Anyway, unlike the secrets that are possibly within Pelosi's office, we are talking about... Well, I mean, this movie has no secrets. It's just bad in general. I don't know. Yeah. It's doing that thing again where it's just kind of like... It has Steven Seagal. He is still somewhat of a big name, I guess. I don't know. I wouldn't think so. He probably has a good hardcore fan base. That's probably for sure.
Hey, wait. We should ask him to promote cryptocurrency next, all right?
Jesus. Did he just get... I don't know if I had that in recording. Did I mention the whole 20 allegations thing in this recording? Because I already mentioned it. It's okay.
Yes, I think we did.
We don't need to get poor old Steven Seagal into any more allegations that he's in already. I mean, but then again, it's likely that we'll see him in the Russian mob sometime next year. Anyway. This movie is doing the same thing again like with all the later Steven Seagal movies where they basically kind of like... They're trying not to put him in this film, but they kind of have to because he's the big name and he's on the poster of the fucking movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's this kind of thing where it's like... This movie is surprisingly decent. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like... Sasha is probably the character I cared the most about. Because he's honestly probably one of the better actors in this film, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then you get Steven Seagal, and then Steven Seagal kind of just like really brings it down, you know?
Yeah.
And so it's just like, I mean, they have I mean, of Steven Seagal, they have another big name, and it's only because I really do recognize the guy a lot. How would you pronounce his name? Is it
Tisma?
Is that how you would say it?
Yeah.
Tisma?
No, Ties.
I wanted to say it was Z and the T was silent, but then
Yeah, Z. Fuck. How would you pronounce that?
Like the thing. Okay, so the thing is, I don't know pronunciation in Chinese in general, but I want to go and hey, it's Z. You know, again, I'm thinking the T is silent. Z-ma is how I would interpret it, unless stated otherwise.
Yeah, I know. I was watching this. I was like, I've seen this guy somewhere before. Right? I was like, I know I've seen him in stuff before. Then I looked up his photography. I was like, oh, I have seen this guy. He's been in the shows I've seen.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, and he's actually rather competent too, you know. So it's just like, and so I'm seeing him in this film. I was like, this is strange. This is surprising to see him in this movie with Steven Seagal. Yeah, like it's just like. It's like he needs to be in a movie without Steven Seagal, because I would prefer to see him in a movie than rather Steven Seagal. But like, basically you have him, and he's actually pretty fucking fun too to watch. You know, when he's playing the fucking Chinese mobster, and he's like, whenever he's just threatening people, you kind of like, oh, I don't want to fuck with this guy with the way he's talking to me.
I got a lot to say about his character design. All right, the costuming for his character, right?
I mean, we can go in. For Steven Seagal or Zima?
No, Zima. All right.
And we can go into it now. Might as well. Right?
Okay. Hey, so I get he's an artist, but was he? So I assume nobody did any research on stuff, and they just picked up and they just Googled mobsters and everything, right? Said, all right, that's a good outfit. Get this on this guy, right? But isn't the outfit he's wearing like more traditionally based on like Italian mafia, right?
Honestly, yeah. I mean,
I was like, is this movie just like Steven Seagal, and it's just cultural appropriation gang mobster culture now, right?
he's appropriating the culture of mobsters, is what I'm hearing from you.
Of the Italian mafia, right?
Oh,
I was like,
God.
I was like, this does not seem like an outfit this Chinese gangster dealer would wear, right?
Jesus fuck, dude.
It's like someone just Googles mafia, and then it's like, they have a white scarf. Put that around, right? Because I don't know much about Italian mafia or mafia dictator, but I assume the scarf around your neck like that is like a ranking or a statue of power, if I were to assume, right?
Yeah.
Right? Like it's the reason why in all those mafia, you only get the head of the family, like the head. Normally they're the only one that has that scarf thing.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's called a scarf or there's like an actual appropriate term for this thing.
I want to say it's a scarf. I could be wrong though, but if anything, I do get it. It's a ceremonial type of like symbolic thing.
Yeah, right. And it just feels really weird that you have Seema just wearing this thing, right?
Like, especially because you think like he should be like a fucking Italian mobster. Then that would work.
Yeah, right. He should be like a...
It doesn't help that the fact that they're also in Russia. So it's like it's a Chinese. So basically, from how we're seeing it, it's a Chinese man kind of imitating an Italian mobster in the land of Russia, who's also dealing with Russian mobsters. It's very weird.
But who's selling to the Israelis, or I believe.
Yeah, who's also selling. He sold to terrorists, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, hey, say what you want, but this man is a globetrotter, all right? He knows that mask mandate on airplanes isn't gonna stop him, all right?
Oh my god. Anyway, just fucking.
Oh fuck. Boy, I hope some people find these things in the future, right? Like post coronavirus, right? And they're listening to us talk about fucking masks on planes. Like, what the fuck is it, right?
God, just like, what is this? Is some archaic arcade
Like, that's how these videos. That's how you know. Even though this movie is what, like 7 years old, whatever, finally touching upon this, like, but the time they're being produced is a product of its time. All right, it's a product of a time period. All right, we're in the golden era. All right, of mass mandate, the Capitol insurrection.
This is a golden era. Okay. Don't worry, we're all Silver Age here, baby.
No. As according to fucking where is it? Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Oh, let me double check. Nope, that's Seagal. I don't want
Seagal. Steven Seagal. It's just giving me this stupid fucking image of a seagull with like fucking Steven Seagal's hairstyle. It's the worst thing ever.
Oh, that would be even worse. Hold on. Or according to the book, we are in Chief Seagal era, alright?
Is that what they called it?
That is the current era. It is taking place from 2009 to current time.
Did they really call it Chief era?
Chief? No, it's not Chief era. It's Chief Seagal. You gotta say the full title, William. That's why you don't say the Iron, just say Iron Age. You say the Iron Age, alright?
God, dude.
It's called the Iron Age for a reason, and not just iron, alright?
Oh my god.
Yeah. It's been going on for 12 years.
12 years. Too long, I say. Anyway. Fucking...
Okay, I keep...
Yeah, I know. We're supposed to be talking about this movie. But anyway, the acting is actually rather decent. Of the characters, I would say, that actually had me caring in some way.
Yeah, there were only 2 times not counting Steven Seagal, right? Because Steven Seagal is just saying words in this movie.
Yeah,
right?
he spouts them,
he says everything in one tone and calls it a day. He only does it in one take and said, all right, next scene. He films the scene, he goes to the next scene, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Not counting, like, I only noticed, like, instances of, like, 2 bad, quote-unquote, acting within this entire movie, all right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, do you want me to go into details?
Oh, yeah, I was waiting for it.
Okay, so the first one I noticed was when they were at the bar, right? And Steven Seagal was talking to this guy, I think it was Steven Seagal, right? I don't know, it was like this drunk guy before he beat him up, but...
Yeah, I remember that. I remember when he just beat up a drunk guy.
Yeah, but that drunk guy's acting was really bad, right? Like, he was just saying lines.
Yeah, it's just,
right?
Hold on, if I can just find when that happens.
I'm trying to find that timestamp now, which is the worst part. So he's at the bar. Oh, no, that's Mr. Chen, trying to kidnap children. That's a building. That's the police. That's the police team. That's Steven Seagal seducing his neighbor, his young neighbor. Don't want that. Oh, there it is. It's like around like 32:26 or some shit.
Okay, here we go. Yeah. It's just like they have a strange sense of ADR on there too, right? So it just really goes.
It's like you know what that reminded me of? But like when I was hearing this audio, this guy, it sounds literally like The Room, right? It was literally like The Room
really
quality.
It really does. Yeah, it gives off the same vibe. Oh,
it's
my God.
really weird. I was just watching. I legitimately thought I had an audio from a different video play at that time, because it's like the audio of this guy talking comes out of nowhere and it's just really badly mixed in. It's just so funny.
Yeah, it's very out of place, and it's just fucking like it's one of the few times this film got a laugh out of me, honestly, just because of how bad it was. But but there's way too much of Steven Seagal just being Steven Seagal, and so I don't really care for this at all.
And then the other bad audio is from Lena. So I assume this woman is like European woman and all that. So she's speaking with this heavy accent, not like with an accent, but it sounds really like at times she's doing a good job, right, saying her lines and everything and being in the movie, and at the other time it sounds really weird and awkward when she talks.
Yeah,
right. I don't know if you noticed that. Like, I'm not trying to hate on this woman and her accent or anything, right?
Sure, yeah. It's just, I mean,
but it's just really weird in certain scenes when it sounds like she's literally reading off, like she's actually like reading off like a cue card or her script, right? And it comes off very, very bad.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, that's kind of the thing when you get like small time films like this, you know, that end up going like what I'm if I recall correctly, this was like a direct to home type of thing, right?
I don't know, probably.
It was probably because I don't remember hearing of this over. I don't remember hearing of this opening in like any major films or film theaters.
Well, I'm pretty sure none of Steven Seagal's movie gets released in theaters anymore. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just also the opening for this movie is so fucking long as shit.
Oh boy! Oh shit! I haven't got through it. The opening monologue of Steven Seagal is like the funniest fucking thing. How there's like a bunch of superimposed footage as he's monologuing about like like he's like some weird Jesus character who's like, "Ooh, mankind's burden of light and darkness," or something. Like, what the fuck is this? Is he supposed to like? It made it sound like he's like a fucking like Thanos or like Apocalypse character who's judging mankind right now, right? Like he's like galactic or some shit. Yeah. Like he's like some like some fucking ageless watcher of mankind, right?
Yeah.
It's like the most funniest thing ever.
It's like apparently the thing is like every time like he writes these movies himself. So like the thing is whenever you hear this come across, I don't know if it's him just trying to like pass off a philosophy or something, because apparently he's really into like Buddhism and stuff, so he follows that kind of philosophy and stuff. From what I'm hearing, hearsay, right? But the thing is, when he writes it and says it this way, it just really comes off as him being like, with what's the word I'm looking for?
Pretentious.
Yeah, it's very pretentious coming from him like that, you know. Hearing
right,
him
like
say
he's
that.
trying to judge humanity or some shit.
Yeah,
like, oh boy.
And it also comes off as me thinking that he's really just stroking his own ego. You know,
I think that's every Steven Seagal movie, all right.
It really, I mean, maybe
also,
not.
This opening bit is just so fucking bad with this. Like, it's not just the monologue. It's how all these footage are superimposed, but they keep cutting back to Steven Seagal's face, but it's just a blank stare face, and he's not even talking. It's just like, they just found like a PNG of Steven Seagal's face, and they just keep superimposing, but for no reason, right? Like, if Steven Seagal was physically, like, we see, like, he's actually monologuing this, right? No, but it's just his face that they superimpose, but they keep going back to. For no reason. It's just so fucking funny.
Yeah, it's just fucking wild.
It would have been way more funny if Steven Seagal put other historical moments in this monologue, like the fall of Berlin, MLK's speech, right? The Revolutionary War, all World War's first flight, the Titanic's crossing, just this entire opening monologue makes no fucking sense whatsoever, right?
Yeah,
it's literally just random footage.
Oh,
it would be better if you put a footage of him shoving down a kid as well. Just put that, just superimpose that footage into this opening monologue. It doesn't matter.
Oh my god.
Superimpose a footage of him getting a lap dance as well. Fuck it.
Yeah,
why not?
honestly. Also, there's a whole, like, just real quick, just like because I fucking hate this. It's just like they have this whole thing where, like, you know, like it's a failed mission because apparently like they just send in the drone to kind of just and like destroy the whole fucking place, right? And so it's like they're really trying to make the American army seem very fucking incompetent compared to Steven Seagal, so that Steven Seagal's like, oh yeah, he's the good guy, he knows what he's doing, why don't you listen to him, that kind of thing. So it's just also a different kind of like stroking of the ego, I'll say, right? It also doesn't help, like, oh, you know what's weird though? It's just like I felt like he was like, you know, in the beginning of the film, he gives off a kind of attitude, right? It's probably the only time I've ever seen him try something else than just being bland and just saying lines
instead of just being Steven Seagal.
Yeah, basically. It's one of the few times I'm just like, huh. It's not.
Oh, this is we're in Chief Seagal's era. He doesn't have time to emote. You can't edit around emotion. That takes too long. All right. You only do one take and then you call it a day. All right.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
But it's it's just weird. Like, it's not good. I'm gonna say that right now. It's not great. But it was like different. I'm like, oh wait, is he actually attempting something here in this movie? And then you watch the rest of the movie, like, oh no, never mind, he's not anymore. But it's just basically, again, it's just the whole thing where the side characters is a lot more interesting. You have Sasha, who has two sisters to care
All
for.
these side characters are way better.
Yeah.
Than Steven Seagal, because they actually do. Because to be fair, Steven Seagal gets written out of this movie like halfway throughout the movie, and we focus on the character of
like Sasha, and like there's also the police officer whose name I forgot her name actually.
Yeah, like it's focused on like, and then we just randomly cut to Steven Seagal doing Steven Seagal things.
Yeah, and it's just it's a thing I've been noticing a lot too when it comes to Steven Seagal. Whenever there's an action film or something, right? It's like he'll do a fight, but they'll cut away or they'll only show his hands, and they won't really show him doing the tossing and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm, yeah. You don't show the connecting actions, right?
Yeah, right. Because the thing is, you see Seagal, and you're like, okay, we're gonna get an action scene, but Seagal arrives. That you hear punches thrown, they cut away, and then you see the guy, and only the guy that he's fighting, being thrown to a wall or something, right? And it's very rare that you get Seagal and the guy on the same shot of him throwing him to the guy into a wall. So it's so again, it's just like he used to be known for his martial arts, but now he doesn't even bother doing it. You know. He just goes to the same.
I don't think Steven Seagal can move his arms that far up anymore. All right, that's the problem.
Yeah, honestly, because it's just like he doesn't give a shit anymore, man. He really doesn't, from what I'm seeing. And it's like if he doesn't give shit here, he doesn't give shit about life. He's just here getting a paycheck. But yeah, Sasha is like the more interesting character. You also get like. You also kind of get some interesting dynamics between like Vladimir and Sasha, like basically the mob boss that he owes money to. Sasha owes to Vladimir, right? And it's kind of like, again, the action's kind of for me sometimes, only because everyone has a fucking gun, and realistically, everyone should be keeping their distance and shooting, and they'll be fine with Steven Seagal and like anyone else that does martial arts, right? But it's Zima. Okay, so Zima, his character, Mr. Chen, he's not really there much, but from what little I've seen, and also because he's a very good actor as well. So like, he is he from what little we've seen, he's just good. He's just good from what he's doing. Yeah. You know? He does act and until they kind of really fuck over his character by the end of it. Yeah. If only because they want to. Again, Steven Seagal's in it, and he's the one who's trying to make himself seem good and great and stuff, right? Because Mr. Chen, the character, is just basically he's like a ruthless mob boss from what I've seen, right? Who has no real scruples or anything about honor and shit like that, right? From what we've seen, because it's never really implied or said. He just he's like, oh, if you fuck with me, I'm gonna fuck with you, right? Because he literally he killed someone by just shooting them in the mouth or something right there.
Yeah, that's pretty hardcore.
Yeah, it's hardcore shit, right? But then by the end of it, once you get Steven Seagal, doing his Seagal thing and basically in every movie and basically getting rid of everybody fucking else, right? He goes up to what do you call it? Up to Mr. Chen. And then he starts spouting off this bullshit with his fucking like
Yeah, when Mr. Chen is holding like an 8-year-old girl hostage, right?
Yeah, and it's just like he says, "Hey man, aren't you a man of honor? You want to fight with swords and have me beat you up in a very easy like one-on-one? Yeah, that kind of thing."
Can I commit an Asian hate crime by beating up an old Asian man right now? Is what Steven Seagal is trying to say.
It's just then it's just like what boggles my mind is just like Mr. Chen, who was probably the most ruthless character that we have here, right? And like he's like, you know what? I will do it your way. And then he fucking decides to fight him hand to hand. Like, what is going on? Just grab a gun and shoot him. I would cheer for you if you did. Oh my god! It honestly. I was honestly so pissed off that he didn't do it, right? And then you got like also the fact like, God, it's just And he's like, you're right. Let's do this honorable. I don't understand what's with the complete 180 of his character. It ruined, like, aside from Steven Seagal, that almost ruined this whole fucking movie for me, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because there's so little to enjoy, and Mr. Chen was one of them. And then it ruined his character by the end of it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's so fucking annoying because this is just a reason.
Also, I'm really amazed at how there's actually too many characters in this movie. Unironically,
there really is.
There actually is. So we have Sasha. We have the Vladimir.
We have Sasha and Vladimir with that random side character.
And then the police duo. But I think Sasha's is like the other half of the police duo, right? Right?
Because one of them was corrupt. The other one was very much innocent. That I kind of liked, but the thing is, they were only really involved as far as Seagal was involved. So I kind of wish So it's like you could have taken them out, or you could have taken Seagal out, and this would have probably worked otherwise.
Yeah. Right? Yeah. Right? But, it's like this is how we keep having to cut to Steven Seagal to make him the fucking central focus of the goddamn movie. Right? Because he fucking produced it. He's like, well, I need writer's credit. Oh, you better fucking have every other page better be about me, and then you better write an awkward sex scenes at the movie where I inappropriately touch this young Eastern European woman.
Yeah, he has a lot of those too. It's just like it's like,
boy, that scene is so fucking awkward.
That happens a lot in every single fucking movie I've been seeing whenever he has some control.
Like, in his contract before he produced and financed a movie, like, you better write it a section where I can legally inappropriately touch an Eastern European woman.
God, it's like it happens so much. Like, I swear to God,
it's so fucking. The way that this movie ends is him getting laid, which is like the funniest fucking thing ever.
Yeah, and I'm just like, it's just, why would you end it like this? It's
also, so I don't know how far these two characters' relationships are.
There is no relationship. It's so far. Like,
it's just Steven this is so awkward. It's just fucking insane.
Oh my God, it's just like, I wish, like, I felt like this would have been better if it was like, maybe instead of Seagal, it was just Sasha and just this, like, if they wanted to have a romance, like, it could just be a familiar thing. It could just be him taking care of his sister, like his two younger sisters, right? And that would have been fine. But we didn't need this. I don't know what, because the thing is, every time Steven Seagal's in a movie, whenever there's a young woman, I worry for that woman's character in this movie because of what she's gonna do at the end. Because I know she's gonna get together with Steven Seagal's character, and it's it's gonna be the most forced fucking shit, right? Because
it's really fucking bad.
He plays himself as the fucking savior, and then he's like, "Oh, I'm the savior. I get the girl," right? I'm like, you don't have to, right? At this point, you were out of your prime, and the thing is, if there was some build-up within this movie, then yeah, maybe. If you were working towards that, then yeah, maybe. But there's barely anything of like that, right? He basically like, all he does is defend it from some drunken asshole, right? And then he kills those he kills those three mobsters, right, who were causing trouble, right? But the thing is, it's like, while, like, yes, you protected the girl, right? She doesn't owe you anything, and there was like little to no anything between you two. So you two ending up together makes no sense at all. It's so fucking bad. He has this, like, it happens in A Dangerous Man as well, which we'll see next time. You'll see it. You'll fucking find it. If you watch this channel, it'll be there. I promise you that. But it happens, and it's just so fucking frustrating. Like, why?
Yeah, it's so fucking weird. I just can't believe how this fucking movie ended, right?
God, it's just,
I was watching this, and I was expecting. So we're as we clearly established, right? We are in the Chief Seagal age, right?
Yeah.
And in the Chief Seagal age, the Chief Seagal needs to bang in a movie at some point, right?
Yeah.
I was watching. I was like, he hasn't banged the actress yet. Wonder what's up with that, right? Oh, at the end of the movie, I was like, oh, okay, never mind. Here we go, right?
Yeah, it also feels very off in the fact that, like, in terms of, like, her character, and again, I don't remember the name of her character, right? But she basically, it feels like she's kind of abandoning...
Lena.
Yeah, Lena, right? Yeah, it kind of feels like she's abandoning the rest of her family, you know?
Yeah, just to bang Steven Seagal.
Yeah, and it's just like, but why though? It would have been better if they just left and then Steven Seagal, if he wanted to be the true vigilante that he was. Also, his vigilanteism was probably the worst thing too, because it's just again, it just feels like a whole bunch of. Also, it's also very disingenuous now that I think on it, because like he stole the money in the first place and he was using it as a way to get to Mr. Chen, so he put his whole family in danger, just to get to it, like to the guy who has been supplying terrorists, which overall is technically good, but he also kind of fucked over the family and put them in mortal danger, which is also pretty fucking bad, you know. So I'm like, if anybody thought about that for like the hottest second, they would have been like, dude, what the fuck? You're the reason this whole thing happened. And to be honest, he really was. He is the inciting incident for this whole shit.
Yeah.
What was the original point I was making? I'm so sorry. I was getting to a point. I think it was probably because... Was I complaining about the whole her abandoning her family thing? I think that was it.
Yeah.
I think that was it. So yeah, the romance makes no sense. It's whatever. It's just fucking bad. If you can barely call it a romance. If anything, I like this movie would have been decent if you could have just taken Steven Seagal out and made Sasha the main character. You know, like a man trying to do right by his family.
Way more interesting to follow.
Yeah,
right?
It would have been right, and so it's like
it's very loose, right? How this moves, and then we just like how we like halfway through the movie, like we have Steven Seagal's fucking cool. I was like, well, yeah, I've been chasing this guy for like the last 20 years or some shit. Like, Steven Seagal, you're doing a pretty bad job. 20 years, that's a lot of time for you to be chasing that guy, you know, right? Right, especially a guy who's still actively trading dangerous weapons and supplying them, right? Ooh, you probably should have stopped him a long time ago, or report this to like authorities that could have done something about this, right? But you've just been following the guys like the last, I don't know, 10, 15, I don't know how many fucking years they have. Like you know this, like the fact that you know this guy is still actively trading and everything, right? Right, and apparently. Right, it's supplying arms around, and apparently there's no other government agencies going after this guy, right? Which is insane for someone who's supposedly an international arms dealer, right? It's like this guy's like some type of big name secret, like he's like some underground, like super secret arms dealer. No, he's just like a regular arms dealer that's just been going around for the last 10 years, and you're apparently the only guy that's been chasing him, and not like UN has like a police. Was it
Interpol?
What? Yeah, Interpol. Like not Interpol, not the FBI, not well, fuck. What's the UK fucking European MI? Wait,
the MI5, I think.
Yeah, like something like that, right?
Yeah,
like we're supposed to believe that. Like apparently, like Steven Seagal's character, like the only guy that's been tracking this guy down for the last 10 years or whatever time like in this movie, and no other organization's been going after them, right? It's insane.
Yeah, it really does boggle the mind, honestly. It's fucking surprising.
Yeah. Also, the Mr. Chen's guards are like the worst guards ever. There's a scene in the movie when Steven Seagal comes with them with a bag full of money, right? And all they do is inspect the bag. They're like, "Oh, yep, that's money, all right. We'll just let him through."
Yeah, and then it's like, "Oh, surprise! There was a gun."
He had a gun. If only they did their job of fucking inspecting it before they let him to their boss.
It's also like, I know they want to do that thing where Steven Seagal basically kicks everyone's ass, but it's like it's a poor way of doing that too.
Yeah, it's really bad. Yeah.
Is there anything else that we want to talk about?
This small child actress looks like she's scared in every... Like, she's legitimately scared in every scene.
There is that uncomfortable scene that happens in the bit, right? So, yeah. I mean, maybe. Then again, that's kind of the point, I suppose. So, I mean... You know, then again, there's Steven Seagal, so, you know, probably not the most pleasant of people.
Yeah, I think that's all we really have to say.
Other than slandering Steven Seagal.
We can't slander Steven Seagal if we're the world's biggest Steven Seagal fans, alright?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, no one is more Steven, more Seagal, than us, alright?
We're more Steven Seagal than Steven Seagal, some would say.
And look, you are the only person on earth whose film shelf is only full of Steven Seagal's
That's
books,
not true at all. Where are you coming with this bullshit?
You use the book about Steven Seagal as a pedestal for your Steven Seagalology book, alright?
God, no. Stop it. I will not. I do not appreciate this slander. The slander shall now end.
Well, I don't know. Well, what if I post in our group chat a photo of your pedestal right now?
Oh, we don't have a pedestal. There is nothing of the sort. What do you say?
Hold on. How quickly can? And I'm definitely not doing this right now.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay. Sure, I believe that.
Okay, that's too much work. I'll do it later. I'll do it in the future.
Jesus.
All right. That's it. That's this movie. It's actually somewhat slightly better than the other Steven Seagal movies.
Yeah, it's just this movie would have been great if it wasn't for Steven Seagal.
Yeah. Who would have thought a movie with Steven Seagal is the worst part about it? It's Steven Seagal.
Yeah, I know. Who would have thought?
It's almost like that's every cheap Seagal era age film.
God, dude.
All right, that's it. All right. Steven Seagal is a still thing.
I wish not.
All Seagal. All right.
One day this will end. One day.
Yeah. Well, one day we will be free of Steven Seagal. Once we do every single scene, our spirit can leave the realm.
Jesus fuck. Finally, death has arrived for us.
Finally, death can take us.
Oh my god.
That is what's keeping us from dying.
Steven Seagal's keeping us from dying? What the
Until we review every Steven Seagal movie, we cannot
refuse.
leave the earth.
No! Why do you have to say that? I absolutely hate that. That is not a condition I agree with at all.
That is our punishment. That is what binds us to mortal realm.
Oh my god, I fucking refuse. I'm gonna go jump off a building and see if that's true real quick. I'll be right back, I guess.
Alright, God, coronavirus is still a thing. Wash your hands, wear a mask, get your shot. Don't worry, William's not gonna die when he jumps off that building, because at the bottom of the building, there's just a bin full of Seagalology books there to protect him.
Oh god.
To cushion his fall.
That sounds like death by 1,000 paper cuts.
Alright, Kate, thanks, bye.